Let's just roll. Listen to me. This is not a cooking show. We're not doing a cooking show.
We're not?
No. Okay. I'm in Boston. There's one guy in Boston that does everything by scratch. It's you,
Me.
Joe Gatto.
All right.
You have that show on Pluto that I watched and I got obsessed with because you make everything by scratch.
Yep.
Now, I was on the phone with you and you said, we're gonna make pizza from scratch.
Right.
Because you do everything from scratch.
Everything.
My palate, very sophisticated.
We're gonna put that
Look
to
at my
the
mouth.
test.
Okay, now bullet point me. Bullet
Okay.
point me in the making of pizza.
So when we make pizza at the house, everyone has to stretch because we're going all the fucking way.
Right, because we're stretching the dough, we're stretching the mutts.
Oh, very good.
See what I'm saying?
I see what
Come
you
on,
did.
baby, come on.
We're gonna mill the flour.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna make our dough. Right? Then we're gonna make our pizza sauce. Then we're gonna pull the fresh mozzarella. We'll pick the basil. And then we're gonna cook this bad boy on a baking steel, which makes my oven like an Italian pizza oven.
On a baking steel.
Yeah, it's just a big piece of steel.
Yeah.
Grunty men shit.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna shove it in our pie hole, and
That's
it's
it.
gonna blow your mind. So
Yeah.
the wheat berries go in.
You gotta get a fine grind.
Gotta get a fine grind.
That's so crazy. This is high in protein.
High protein.
Because
About
when not
14%.
doing this, I do a lot of fitness modeling. So protein's a really important aspect of my diet.
I already have some that I made, so I made 2 different versions of this.
But watch this TV magic. Ready? Yeah. So we're gonna grind this, add water and yeast.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let it sit for how long?
72 hours?
We could let it sit for 48 hours, but we're gonna come back 72 hours from now. We'll be wearing the same exact outfits.
That's right. And now a message from our sponsors.
This guy coming to the stage flew all the way in from Los Angeles to be here for you. This guy tours all over the country, all over the world. Please show me your attention. Give it up for the very funny Bryan Callen. Bryan.
It's good to be in Boston, huh? I know. I've been in LA a long time, and by the way, I said to Dan, I said if I'm gonna do stand-up or I'm gonna do a show here, you gotta have a bongo. The whole point of the show is to turn the viewer on. Listen to me, when I was training in Kung Fu in the Shaolin Temple, I can't really talk about it because I studied secret techniques, but when you reach into a body and you grab and pull the heart out, that's exactly what we used to do, and we used to practice on bread. So if I look like an expert, it's because I was actually trained to kill. It's all over my hands.
It's a little sticky.
My hands are so sticky, I hate this.
Here's a paper towel.
Thanks.
Okay,
It's not gonna
and-
work.
and the
Paper
sink's
towel's not
right.
gonna work.
That's really good. That means everything's right. So this would go into a bowl. With this, right, all we're gonna do
You use a lot of salt.
a little salt.
I feel like
right?
that's a lot. All right.
No, like everything in life, it needs balance.
I had an acting teacher, Jeffrey Tambor, an
Oh.
amazing actor,
Tambor's
Emmy Award-winning killer. My teacher for years. He used to say to actors, you want to be a better actor? A lot of people, they'd be racing through stuff. You know, the scene and stuff. And he goes, do you cook your own food? And they go, no. He goes, you should cook your own food. It'll make you a better actor. Like, you know what I mean? I live in Santa Monica where my children, it's the People's Republic. My kids, I have to honor them. They have to honor me. I have to listen to you when you're finished. Then I will go. You know, Boston, they take their shoe off. You know, right? My mother used to beat me with a riding crop, and she didn't ride. This is going to ruin me for pizza, isn't it, today?
Yeah, it's going to. Because you know what? We're gonna make sausage now.
This is not a cooking show. This is about ruining somebody for all other pizza. What is this? It's mostly meat. It's not even that much fat.
No,
Dude, I'm already ruined.
Burgers I like about 80-20. So this is gonna
What does that mean? 80-20 fat?
Fat to meat ratio.
That looks like it's...
This is gonna be right around
That looks...
85-15.
Yeah, that looks like
because
90-10.
I like it
Kind of
a
the way
little-
my body is.
I like right. You're 90.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I think I'm probably 80-20.
It doesn't not your fault. It's genetics. God likes me more.
So this
So
is
pork butt. Why pork ass?
well, it's actually not from the butt. That's just the terminology that it was given, and at the time, butt was part of what's called the picnic. So it's the shoulder and the butt, but it's actually the shoulder. All the peasants would get thrown these cuts, right?
Oh.
Because they're cheap.
I'm good at ordering everyone around. I'll have some pork butt, please. I want high pork.
Right, I'm making it for you. I understand. If you make that those lips
Yes.
too, I'll definitely make it.
Don't like this pork. It's pulled. It comes from the shoulder. I want the high pork. I want it from the butt.
Right, we're all in the kitchen like.
Because New York is New York, but Boston is just like, look at you guys, just sitting there going, make me laugh. Huh?
So all we're gonna do is take this hot water and put it over the curd, which I'm pretty sure is milk solids, but I'm not 100% sure on
Oh,
that.
I can tell you it is.
So we pour the hot water over the curd so I can get my hands in there.
Yeah.
So you put your hands in the boiling hot water.
Yeah. Trust. That's hot water, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna get hotter.
It is.
Yeah, because we gotta put boiling hot water in.
Damn.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. Look at that. Now I just dip it again?
Yep.
Yeah, you just dip
You
it.
didn't really dip it though.
Huh?
You
I dipped it, bro.
You
All
did
right?
it.
Yeah,
So
dude.
now start pulling it.
Start pulling it?
Yep. Yep. Keep
Look
going.
at that.
Keep going. Keep going.
Wow.
Keep going. Keep going. Wingspan.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dude.
Dude, and I got a hell
That's
of a,
awesome.
I got a hell of a wingspan. That's why when it comes to boxing, never mind. Look at this, dude. Look at this.
That's awesome, right?
I wouldn't even feel like I can keep going, but I can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
See?
Ah!
I'm gonna feed you guys. Cheese?
When I cook like this and I think about all the stuff that goes into like the happy accidents that created things like cheese and what human beings have been able to do when with like just nature, what a field and how to grow things, right? They're cows. Like it makes me believe in God.
Not a cooking show.
It's not a cooking show. This show is about God. This is a religious show.
Which is
Now, I'm going to read the Old Testament. It's going to take a while, but you go ahead and eat the
as
stuff.
long as I can eat.
Yeah,
as you
this
do
is
it,
from
I'm
the
fine.
book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy.
I'm just gonna keep it.
God said, do what I tell you, you're going to die. All right? But if you do what I tell you, I'll grant you with mozzarella and great
We know the key
pizza.
to this, right?
There'll be a lot of bounty.
Okay. Get it.
This is the only town where I get recognized, and this is how they recognize you. Usually people come up and go, how you doing? And in Boston, people look at you and they just go, this guy came up to me today and he just goes, I know who the fuck you are. What's up?
Look at that. Look at the Joe Gatto touch.
Right?
No wonder his wife's a smoke show. Look at that. Are you kidding me, bro?
Right?
That is seductive, dude.
is.
I'd date you right now.
If you want that
If you
pizza.
said make out with me or you don't get a bite of that pizza,
It's happening.
It's happening. It's happening.
Now you're gonna do the New York style one.
All right.
That is, I mean, well, I'm pumped you came over because I think this was super fun. And now you know it's not hard to make sausage. And it's the best when you make it this way, right? From scratch, the sausage, the dough, 72 hours. This is all stuff you can do at home.
We were supposed to sit here and talk and make this TV worthy. I've been thinking about the pizza the whole time. I don't give a shit what anybody's saying right now.
I don't blame you. But I mean, isn't that TV worthy? If you're just eating the pizza?
I'm literally,
I think that's what the last 3 minutes should be, just you eating, no talking.
I agree, because I'm a bad listener, but this has made me a very good listener.
I just love that one shot, you know, just you just eating by yourself.
Well, you're
It's like
talking.
Godard.
you're talking and I'm listening to you, so there's one voice telling me stuff, and then there's another voice in my brain that's way louder going, this is fucking delicious!
Right, I'm like Charlie Brown's teacher in the background, just wah, 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 wah. I'll take that all day.
You can be telling me you like kicking babies in the face, and I'd be like, yeah, I agree.
I guess that's another show.
Vinny, come on up. Vinny, Favorito.
Folks, come on, give it up for Bryan Callen.